Guys, and welcome back to another breakdown video. I guess you could say it's not much of a breakdown video, it's more of a reassembly video. Because I've taken apart, I basically disassembled the M14 by CYMA, well the M14 Socom by CYMA. And I just want to kind of go over some components that I thought would, really cool little nitbit things actually. First off, I want to talk about this part right here. These parts, and my cat is with me today, so you'll see me kind of petting her, scratching her, because if you don't, she just gets a little grumpy. That's what she does. You get grumpy. You get grumpy, kitty. You get grumpy. Ah, claws. Can you not claw me right now? Can you not? Ah, cat. No claws. Come on. Okay, so this right here, the actual full assembly right here. I kind of like it because it looks like something on a Mad Max. Like, legitimately, just this whole thing right here, I like it because it definitely works out pretty cool. I kind of like it. It really is a really cool idea. So, if anyone can, please send me photos through the official Facebook page, which is down below in the description, of someone taking just this and making a Fallout 4 Mad Max post-apocalyptic style rifle. Just something like this. Just something would be kind of cool. Just to have like a weird stubby grip right here. Just to have that, and then some weird concoction of makeshift what have yous here. But what I really do like is that you can still work the gun like this. Let me just go ahead and take out the magazine. You can still work it. Put the magazine over here by the side. Because it still works through and through. Because it's kind of how it is. Now, the way you actually put it back inside the actual body itself is basically you lift up on this right here. Damn, that's actually kind of hard to do. You actually got to take something and pry it open, actually, like this. There it goes. And just lift like that and just basically lift it out. In a literal sense, just kind of lift it out a bit. Oh, right, first you gotta take the gun off safety and then just kind of lift it out. That's the whole magazine assembly right there. That's the whole trigger guard magazine assembly right there. And what's actually kind of cool is I do like that it's all mechanical in a way. You can actually see the mechanical parts switching in and out on one side here. So you can still fire. You can flip it over here. And as I'm cycling it, you can actually see the components flipping to full auto and semi-auto. That's what's really cool about it. And just the fact that you can actually see all the components in this gun is really awesome. But what I really love is the Tamiya connector to the actual motor assembly. Is that there's actually another Tamiya wire inside of it. So I like the practical application thereof. If you wanted to just switch out from the synthetic stock to a all wood stock, you can disassemble that. Now, a little thing before I continue, there was some tape wrapped around this Tamiya adapter and the Tamiya connector on there. So if you're going to disassemble it, be sure to cut that tape off or try and peel it off. I had to cut my tape off and just peel it around. That's kind of how it is. Now this is all the weight to it actually. Like if you were to say, oh, this is heavy. No, this is actually light. This is relatively light. This is all metal here. All of its metal components, all of it is metal. This is the whole body itself, in of itself. Now, before I continue, let me go ahead and set this down. My cat's going nuts right there for a bit. I just want to go ahead and show you how to get the parts back inside of it because the way I had to do it was I had to disassemble this part first before I even removed this part, which is kind of a story in of itself because there are little things here that I have to put on. So before I even continue onward, I have to actually put this whole component back together. Itself. So what you want to do is you want to lock this back, actually, when doing this. Just kind of pull that back there, pull in this tab right here, and then reassemble it. By simply taking this, there are these little snaps right here. So what you want to do is you want to push down on it a bit, to a degree, just kind of snap it into place. Just kind of snap it on there, actually. So we'll just... There it goes. Just snaps right on. No fuss, no muss. Just no mess. Just boom, right there, snap. Now this is Bakelite, I think. I think it's Bakelite. It might be just some kind of synthetic, but I know this actually works with real steel furniture from M14. So if you find any M14 real steel furniture, just grab it and put it on there. I'm thinking about doing that myself. Here we go. We just kind of lock that into place. There we go. Okay, so now we got that put on. This is where things just get really fun, because I'm just doing this backwards order. Now, this is all metal as well. This is all, if you can hear that, good, that's all metal. So what I want to do is I want to just take a Phillips head, small Phillips head screwdriver and just start unscrewing it here. But like I said, this gun is really interesting. I love the way it's designed, in a way that it's basically, hey, you can take this apart and kind of do whatever the hell you want to it. There's Phillips head screws holding the whole damn thing down. There's Allen wrenches holding it down. It's actually kind of cool. And I'm really happy that there's no Made in China text outside of the Made in China embroidered on the metal on the actual trigger guard. I like that idea right there. That actually does basically say, hey, you can grind it off and say, hey, made in Springfield. Which there is no Made in Springfield on the actual rear part right here on the actual rifle, like there would be on the real steel M14. But then again, this is not a fully licensed M14. You're going to need a fully licensed M14 in order to get that. So yeah, here we go. We're going to take that off. And what we're going to do now is we're going to slide it onto the actual gun itself. So you want to slide on here in a way and... Oh crap, I forgot a step. Hold on. Gotta take this off again. Hold on, let me see if I can try and get it on there. Best of my ability. I gotta... There we go. Gotta take this off again. There we go. There we go. And I gotta slide this on. Here. Now you want to make sure the screws actually line up with the actual screw head, because it's a pain if you don't. It really is. Now I'm going to see if I can't snap it on here with the bolt forward, so I don't slide the bolt in again. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Okay. Now you want to make sure it's lined up perfectly, I would say. That way, if anything happens, you can at least try and do that good. Now, you don't really need to have the bolt face on or anything like that, but then again, this actually does help a bit with the actual sealing of it in a way. In a weird way, it really does help with the sealing of having it in there. But either way, it really does help clamp it down because it really does line up. Okay, so now we're just going to screw it on. I'm not gonna lie, I do like that CYMA actually did take the time to actually do at least some good with the rifle replica. I do like it. Now there is a lot of things that I don't like about it, but then again you're gonna have to wait for the review on that. But either way. That's screwed down, okay. Okay, that screw for some reason is not wanting to go in. Neither's that one. It's oh, I got it backwards. Oh dear, I got it backwards. Oh dear, I got it backwards. Sorry, kitten. My cat's just sitting here not giving a fuck. She's just sitting there going like, I'm gonna sit here and purr, and I'm not gonna care. Okay, so apparently I got them backwards. It's a bit of a pain right there. Okay, so this is way easier actually. You can just put it on like that. It's kind of nice. I really do like that. Okay, so now we can try again. There we go, okay. And if you're curious, yes, I am wearing a sweater. It's because it's finally cold enough for me to wear a sweater, which means, yes, I'll be dressing up warm for Airsoft, which I will be making another video on, actually. I really do like that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so before I even continue, what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to, this is where the real fun part comes, you're going to want to disassemble this. Now what you want to do is you want to basically unscrew the, well, will be the gas tap here, basically. And what that does is it kind of screws that. Now this right here is basically a twist off orange tip, where you can just twist it. Just twist it off, and that gives you some leeway right there a bit. There are no thread adapters from what I can see, but then again, that's just me. There we go. No, there are no thread adapters from what I can see. That's disappointing. But anyway, next you're going to want is a bit of a small Allen key, because the screw on here actually tightens up. There it goes. We'll just kind of like that. Here we go. Now this is a bit of a crooked one. I don't know why it's all over the... I don't know why it's janky or all over the place. I'm trying to figure that one out, but oh well. Now here comes the fun part. What you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to take this, you're going to want to grab the adapter in there, the Tamiya adapter, and you're going to want to reattach it to the actual Tamiya itself. That way it's good and in there. And then comes the fun part, actually reassembling the rifle. That's right, kitten. You're going to want... Cat. Yeah, just go. Just go, kitty. I know. Papa's got to work here, okay? I got to work here. Now, this is where the fun part comes in, because now you got to grab the Tamiya adapter down here, and you got to just slide it in there. There it goes. Okay. Okay, we'll just slide on there. Go. And then, of course, we'll take this right here, right on there. I want to make sure everything lines up good. There we go. And just... Nope, cat, nope, don't mess with the gas tap. There it goes, and locks down. And of course the Tamiya wire is sitting there flopping all about, so you're going to just want to shove that back in. Go. And now you have your somewhat rifle back together. Now what you're going to want to do next is basically reassemble the gas tap. Here we go. Just go ahead and put that back on. Oh wait, my bad. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay. Breastplate, plate thing. It's kind of weird. This basically goes over the actual gun assembly a bit, to where it's basically, there we go, in there. It's actually pretty good. So now you're going to want to take the Allen wrench again, Allen key or what have you, and basically tighten it up so it's really nice and in there. Really nice and locked up at least. There we go. Okay. Don't want to grab it by the actual lock again. It's a bit loose, but at least it's in there. That's the good thing. We want it to be in there. And did she drop the gas? She dropped the gas tap, didn't she? Cat? Why? Did she drop the gas tap? No, she didn't. Okay, it's still there. Okay. So next, you want to put this back on. You want to make sure that this is this way, not that way, because I made that mistake before, and it was like, why is this not going on right? Anyway. Okay, so here we go. Just screw her back on. Nice and tight. Now, you can really tighten her down if you want, but I would not recommend it. I mean, it's just... I just don't recommend it. Now, we'll just go ahead and take this here. Put the orange tip back on. And now, the buttstock. The buttstock is actually pretty interesting because it's all one-piece metal. It's all metal as well. Just Phillips heads on there. But now, what's really cool is this. This is the sling point, where you can actually just slide it in either way. You can have it facing backwards, or you can have it facing forwards. I'm going to leave it facing forwards, because it really does help with the sling. It really does. So you're going to want to hold that in there as you slide this back on. Because, believe me, it's a pain to try and not get it back on. Or at least in a weird way it is. Okay, so you're going to want to make sure it's lined up perfectly with these things. There we go. Okay. Then you're going to want to screw the top one back on. I really do wish I had my drill, but I don't. I don't have the drill, so I can't really... I gotta do this all by hand. Gotta tighten it down. And then, of course, let's see here. Then you're going to want to make sure that this actually goes through the sling. I can feel it going through the sling right now, so that's a good sign. And once it's all the way through like that, I can just tighten it down as best as I can. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now this screw right here, I don't know where this screw came from, but it's whatever. Shoulder plate, pick it up. There we go. Okay, she's all good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you reassemble your disassembled CYMA M14 Socom. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually, it's kind of like an AK-47. It's really easy to disassemble, while at the same time not easy to disassemble. It's kind of weird to describe it. It's just a really, really good gun. I really do like it. It's just a really good gun. I'm just gonna put the magazine in here. It's not loading. I'm just gonna put it in there to basically put like that. And it's a really balanced gun. I'm not gonna lie, it really is. I mean, hell. I'm actually considering getting the real wood furniture for this. I'm considering it, but I'm not at the same time. But yeah, that's how you reassemble an M14. That's how you disassemble the M14. That's how you basically nook and cranny it. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Airsoft Al, and if you want me to disassemble any other guns, like my Thompson, my SIG, or something like that, please let me know in the description down below so we can take a look at it. Thank you all for watching. As always, I've been Airsoft Al, and I will see you guys in the next disassembly video. Until next time.